All right, guys. So I'm going to start out with something that recently, well, how should I put this? This has been important in my life, but I haven't realized how important it has been for jujitsu. So I've been practicing yoga longer than I've been practicing jujitsu. I started with Bikram yoga, and that's most of where I've been, even though my wife mostly teaches vinyasa. And there's three different specific breathing exercises in that Bikram yoga. And I've started to study more of the breath. And what I've also started to do is start to do breath training when I'm rolling. And over the last 3 weeks, this is new to me for jujitsu, but it's dramatically changed my jujitsu game. So some of you may know this or may not, but nose breathing is so much more healthy for you than mouth breathing. Ancient cultures, including the Indians on this territory right here, did things like they had their warriors fill their mouths with water, do races, and made sure when they emptied their mouth that they had the same amount of water, and that would taught their kids to nose breathe. So I've been training jujitsu nose breathing, and I'm going to give you guys a couple things of what's happened to me through that. So the first thing that happened to me when I started to do it, it was really hard, and it was almost like I can't do this because what happens when you nose breathe, you can only nose breathe so fast, especially if you're not doing it all the time. So it slows you down your pace of whatever you're doing. So you're trying to keep up with someone in jiu-jitsu and you're just starting nose breathing, you're not going to be able to keep up as well. But if you can endure that first few weeks, what starts to happen is your nasal passages start to get a little bit bigger and you're getting more used to it. And you also start to slow your pace down. And one of the things, what I've learned as a black belt in jiu-jitsu was that you can't go after it all the time because you have a 10-minute match. And not only do you have a 10-minute match, you have multiple matches in the same day. And if you're doing the absolute, you may have 3 or 4 matches in one day, and then the next day you may have 2 or 3 in your weight class. So the guys that are really good at this, they really have to make sure they pace themselves. So one of the biggest benefits of nose breathing is that you have to pace yourself. And what happens when you pace yourself, you're calmly fighting and you slow the game down. The other person doesn't, and guess what? After 2 or 3 minutes of that, you're still nice and oxygenated now because you're nose breathing. And now you can play a much more calm game that's focused out, and you're calmer because you can see things better. So I want to invite you guys to try to nose breathe through the exercises in this class. And really all that means is that you're closing your mouth and you're breathing in and out through your nose. And then when you guys get back to training or whatever exercise you may be doing now, whether it's jogging, walking, going on a treadmill, I'd like to invite you guys to start to nose breathe through that. A guy named James Nestor wrote a book called Breathing, and there's some amazing stuff in there. Stuff that's been known for centuries, but we've lost over the last couple hundred years, maybe even the last 50 years. So that being said, let's start out with I want you guys to come into this position here. You're on your knees, all right? And I want you to start to come back here. All right, this is going to start to stretch out your knees, but it's also going to stretch out the top of your feet. That's going to protect you against straight ankle locks. All right, the more flexible you are here, the better. So I want you to come through here. You can put your hand on your knees, and I want you to kind of straighten out your neck. So your neck, I want to be level with the mat, a posture that we use when we're doing takedowns. All right. Kuno, good to see you. All right, here we go.
Hello.
So what we're going to do, how you doing, Daniel? What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through our nose for 6 counts. And the way that you make sure it's 6 counts is you can count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. If you just count to 6, chances are you're going to count too quickly. So we're going to go 6 seconds in, and then we're going to go 8 seconds out. The in breath is going to be through your nose. The out breath is going to be through your nose. All right, and we're gonna do, let's do 7 breaths. Okay, so you're gonna go in and out 7 times. You can do this at your own pace. All right, so let's go nice and easy. Breathe out and then in through your nose for 7. All right, here we go. In and out, all through your nose. Six seconds in, 8 seconds out. Keep going. Last one. Nice. Okay, guys. Let's just do a little bit of warm up on our feet here. So let's get some big circles. Nice and big. So straight, big circles. There you go. Good. Now let's go little circles. Okay, little circles outside. Big circles outside. Let's alternate. Other way. All right, good. Let's touch. Let's do some technical stand-ups. Good. Good. Let's hit a nice square stance. All right. Let's step back into a staggered stance. Let's come back, forward, drop, and pick up for our double. All right, let's see that again. All right, here we go. Nice square stance. Step back to a staggered, back up, step, drop, front knee. Good. Take down. All right. Square stance, stagger stance, measure the distance, back up, step, drop. Good. All right. So now let's introduce our new little throw here. I'll give it to Yanni here.
Hey guys, so let me show it first,
Yeah,
really
sure.
fast, and then we're going to talk about the step. So the first thing is Professor Kevin is going to hit me with a haymaker. One more time.
Yeah, throw from this side.
Now what I want to do is the same thing. I'm going to give you a space and you're going to do the technical stand up.
Okay,
So we can put it together.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Okay. So during the last couple of 4 weeks, we talk about the concept about self-defense. And there are two ways to approach our opponent, whether that person is coming up. The first thing that we want to do is we want to assess the situation. So the first thing that we have to look at the hands and waist, okay? So we have to make a decision whether we want to run away, not giving our back, or whether we want to close the distance, okay? So we talk about a lot about creating a space. Now, today's lesson is closing the distance, okay? So usually people don't know how to strike really well. So the first punch that they're gonna do is a haymaker. The first thing that I wanna do is I want to block. Kind of like you're brushing your hair. You're brushing your hair. You're tucking your chin down, not here, this is not reality. Nice and low, and you're tucking your chin down and you want to block. Okay, so I'm blocking the punch. Step one. Step two, I'm gonna get it over the hand, cupping the elbow. And if you could see my other hand is nice and tight. Okay, and I'm taking a step. I'm closing the distance. Then I'm gonna bring my right leg, keeping control of my opponent, whether to punch him or not. This is the Soto Gari, okay? So let's do it one more time. Everybody with me. Step number one person is gonna punch, you're gonna block. So we're gonna do the block first, like you're brushing your hair. Everybody does. Brushing your hair and tuck your chin down, okay?
Do it solo. So we
Okay.
can see.
So, brushing your hair, chin down, okay? Second hand, you're gonna get an underhook under the person. So I'm kind of blocking the waist, okay? My left leg, which is the same side that I'm blocking, is gonna take a step. Step, you guys see my footwork? Step. And then while I'm taking a step, I'm gonna bring my right leg up. I'm gonna look at the direction I'm gonna throw the person, and I'm throwing the person. So one more time, everybody. Okay, nice and slow. 1, 2, cupping. Take a step to come closer with the left leg, riding up, down, controlling my opponent. In this case scenario, whoever comes down, just do a technical stand-up. So that way we could practice what we learned last week.
And do it again solo.
Okay. One more time. Step number 1. Step number 2. Step number 3. Take a step. 4. Look down. One more time. Step number 1. Step number 2. Small step. Step 3.
And guys, if you don't break fall on this, it's not nice. You notice the first couple times you threw me, my break fall is a little off. So this is a side break fall. But if you're drilling this with someone, you're gonna need that.
Okay, one more time, guys. Step number 1. Step number 2, controlling. Step number 3, small step. Step 4, knee up. And then from here, you could punch or you could do a number. Depend what situation you find. Let me see you guys do it. Okay, let's see John Leslie. Good, very good. Chris. Tuck your chin down. Tuck your chin down a little bit more. Christine Cabo.
That's Andrew.
This one?
Yeah, Andrew.
Okay, Andrew. Good. Make sure that you work on your balance, okay? Work on the balance. Let's see. Let me see you do it again, Andrew. 1. Good. 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 Look at the direction that you want to throw the person. Always. Matt. Ooh, Matt. Nice. One more time. One more time, Matt. Good. Take a small step. Good. And then look down. Nice. Very good. Jessica. Good. Guys, one more detail with the hand that's blacking. Don't open up your elbows up. Keep the elbow in front of you, and that elbow is your black. You don't want to be here because even though you have your hand here, you're still going to have a space. So you just want to make sure that you bring your chin down, bring your elbow in nice and tight, protecting your face, and then you go for your overhook. Okay? Let me see it one more time, Jess. Nice. Very good. Eric.
Good, Tommy. Let's see it, Daniel.
Good. Good. Very good.
Nice, Daniel. Good.
Let's see Eduardo. Can't see your full work, but okay.
Good, Eric Paul.
Good.
Eric, try to bend over a little bit more when you make that throw.
Good. Nice.
Bend at the waist.
Nice, Aaron.
Good.
Nice, Aaron. One more time, Aaron.
Nice, nice, Andrew.
Good. Let me see you, Jess.
Good, John Leslie.
Good, good, good. Keep control of the hand, Jess. Don't lose the hand when you take him down. Let me see that one more time. Nice. Good. Very good. Like it. You check that. That's right. Tommy Thompson. One more time. One more time. Let me see. Black. Up to the wrist. Good. Bend a little bit more at the waist. Like you're looking really. So once you're here, you want to kind of be balancing one leg. Okay? So make sure that you bend at the waist. Good. Very good. Very good. Andrew. Fine. Can see it. Jeff. Walter. Juliana. That's it. Okay. So let's do it one more time, everybody. Nice. Eric. Good. Christy. Christine. Or Andrew. Nice. John Leslie. Very, very good. Good. Now let me see everybody like the technical stand-up. I know we practiced that, so we're gonna put it together. Technical stand-up. So Matt, the technical stand-up. Once you're here, let's fix it a little bit. Once you're here, you want to come up in your hand. Okay, look, you want to come up in your hand. You want to bring your leg back, hands up, back step. Let's see that one more time, Matt. Good. Come up on your knees. Good. Very good. Bring hands up. Eric. Nice. Daniel.
Break away from that right hand. Take your time.
Daniel.
All right, relax
Good.
now. Relax now. Watch the mouth.
Aaron. Very nice.
Watch the arm bar.
Jess. Good. Nice. John. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, you want to take over?
Hey guys, I want to show you guys this. I'm going to show you guys just a little video. I'm going to share this with you because although this was against one of our students, this is this move in live action in a blue belt tournament. A couple 30-year-old guys that just started doing jiu-jitsu, and one of our students went up and got thrown pretty nicely. So I started incorporating this move, and I found that it was readily available for a lot of beginners. So I'm going to show this to you. It's kind of quick, so let me see if I can work this easily. I know I could do a share screen, but I think I'm going to do it rudimentary. Let's see if this works.
Relax now. Relax.
All right.
Break away from that right hand. Take your time.
Ooh. I'm going to show it again.
That was fast.
That was really quick, yeah. So our guy is actually in the white, and the guy who does the throw is in the blue. But I want you to see how he's setting this up.
Break away from that right hand. Take your time.
Ooh. You see that? So he did it with a sleeve grip.
Watch the mouth.
I'll show it to you again.
Break away from that right hand.
And it's funny because I say, as soon as I do, I say, break away from that right hand. All right, so here you go. Now, he doesn't have an underhook. He's got a collar and a sleeve. But if you notice, there's the step, and there's the step behind. You see that? So, step, step, and boom, step behind. And there's the throw. So it's very useful. So let's just practice one thing with this, with Yanni, and then we'll open up for some questions. So if you notice here, for that move, this guy had a sleeve, and he just stepped up and stepped behind. All right, so I want you to notice that we can step back and step behind, or we can step up and step behind.
But you could do both. Or you
Okay.
could do both. Like
Yeah.
when I move forward, then you come.
So Yanni does my strike, boom, hook here, I step up a little bit, and boom, here's my throw. But what I want you guys to also know is that the throw may not happen right away. And I may get stuck here. So you can hop into this throw. Keep hopping, keep hopping, keep hopping. Ooh.
That's fine. I got it.
All right. So sometimes you get there and you make the throw and you get stuck here and you have to hop, hop, hop. So it's kind of a nice little drill where you can do yourself, where you can just pretend like you got to over under, move the guy around, move around, step, come behind, and hop, 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 as you're twisting. So let's do this together, guys. Square stance. All right. Pretend like you got a overhook and an underhook. All right. Let's step, come forward, and we're going to kick that out. It doesn't go. Just hop, 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 hop. Boom. It's a workout in itself. Let's do it again. Overhook, underhook. All All right, square stance. We're going to step forward and another step. Hop, 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 hop as I'm turning. Here's what it looks like with a partner. All right. I got my overhook. I have my underhook. All right. So I could step back, which draws her in, or I could just do a small step forward here. And now I'm going to hop, 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 hop. She's going to stay up until I keep raising my leg. The lower my head, the higher my leg. All right, you'll see some judo guys, they stay there for a little while, hopping, 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 changing. All right, let's see that a couple more times on your own, where you guys are going, you're over, under. Hop, 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 hop. Good, Eric. Nice, Tommy. Good, Aaron. What's this called again?
Soto, Gari.
Yeah, Soto Gari. And Soto means like to grab, right? Mm-hmm. And then Gari
Gari
is
is
to
a
throw.
throw.
Yeah, so guys, Soto Gari translates into grab and throw. All right. All right, let's open it up for some questions, guys.
With your overhook and underhook, which foot do you step forward with, and then which are you hooking? Are you know, like, if this is
Yeah,
my,
sure.
if
So,
this-
so you're overhooking,
yeah,
and the opposite foot is the one you're going to trip with.
okay,
Okay, so whenever you have your overhook, the opposite foot is going to be the one you're going to trip with.
okay, okay, thank you.
All right?
Not a question exactly, but it kind of seems like when you're hopping around and changing that you're focusing also to make sure that you hold on to a hook with the foot. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. Here, let's talk about that little piece. Because if Yanni's able to get out of there and put it on the mat, all right? So if I'm here, all right, and I'm able to draw her up, I like to step out and draw her up a little bit. Draw her up instead of stepping forward, but you can just step forward as the same way here. So what I'm going to do, if you look at my foot, I'm going to hook up here. And that's going to keep her foot up here. That's going to keep her foot hooked. If I don't hook it, she can just take it out. But I'm going to hook it, and as she tries to take it out, I'm going to stay high. See that? And I keep going. I keep staying higher. Ultimately, she's going to fall. All right? So the way that looks is my overhook is on this side. My underhook is here. All right? I'm in like a square stance. So I have my overhook. I have my underhook. All right, simple version. All right, take a small step and come behind. All right, so we do our self-defense piece. Just review right here, block, block. That'll enable me to get close. Now this is safe for me because I'm close. All right, now Yanni's foot is all the way back here though. So me stepping and going there isn't going to work. So I may circle and come forward. All right? So that's another level to it. She steps, she punches, boom, underhook. Now I'm close. Overhook, sorry. Underhook. Her leg's back here. So I'm going to step, bring her towards me, and then come through. And then from here, I'm bringing this up. All right, and now all I have to do is keep that high, and she's gonna come down. So let's practice that little subtlety then. All right, let's practice that alone. Little subtlety where someone comes in and punches us. We overhook. We underhook. Now we have them clinched, but their leg is far now. So I'm gonna step back. That'll have them come in. And then from there I can hook. And in a circular motion, I can cop in a circular motion until they go down.
You want to use the black to cut the distance. You don't want the black, so punch me. I don't want the black to stay here, okay? That's not right. When I'm blocking, I'm taking a step forward and I'm cutting the distance. Okay,
Yeah.
if you see the MMA fight, that's what all the judo girls like Amanda Nunes, they do. They black Ronda Rousey and then they cut the distance to do their throw.
Yep. Hey, Daniel Cuno. Daniel Cuno, is this looking familiar to you at all?
A little bit.
What part of that looks familiar?
Like,
Remember the first part of Four Swords?
yeah.
Okay, that's what this
When you
is.
walk.
So, guys, you've got Yanni, right? Super tough at judo. The first thing she's choosing to teach here is this. And the first thing I taught to the kids was something called Four Swords. It's a little corny, but the first part of it, you start in a square stance and, hey, you do a block. You're stepping into block, and then you do a punching combination. But same thing, as she throws a punch, I'm stepping in. All right, I'm stepping in to block that. That's what this is here. All right, step and come through. All right, so again, we're stepping into it. We're stepping into the block. All right, she comes and punches me, stepping into the block. Underhook, overhook. Step and step across. All right, let's see it again on our own. Square stance, stepping in for the block, overhook, underhook. Let's draw them into us this time and step through and around. All right, two different ways to do it, depending. All right, if Yanni is already forward right here, he's already forward, I can just step and go. But if she's far away, I have to draw her in. Like that throw that you saw that guy did. He had the right arm. He stepped through and then boom. So he drew in, drew the person in, Mike in, and then through. So there's another little drill that you guys can do if you have someone at home with you. You can do this nice little drill. What it is you're going to start off in an over and an underhook. And then what you're going to do, you're going to fight in for the underhook, and the other person is going to fight in for the underhook. And it looks a little bit like this. Yeah. It's called pummeling. You're going to start here, and my head's on this side and Yanni's on the other side. I'm going to now pummel one arm in. I'm going to try to slice that in, and Yanni's going to pummel the other. And now we're opposite. And now pummel. So I'm going to pull back to let a little space in, and we're going to pummel. I'm trying to fight to get the underhook. Fight to get the underhook. So what that looks like here on alone, all right, you're fighting for the underhook and you're getting overhook. You're fighting for the underhook, you're getting the overhook. Fighting for the underhook, getting the overhook. Fighting for the underhook, getting the overhook. So I got to over and under, step back, and through, boom.
Professor, on the overhook side, you're keeping your head, like for the initial block overhook, you're keeping your head ear to ear as much as possible, or are you trying to, like with your opponent, you're staying ear to ear?
You know what? You are staying ear to ear, but it's not so much important that you're close to their ear. All right, go ahead. All right, so she's getting close to me here, but really it's more important that this is clenched in here.
Explain why. The reason, guys, that when you have the clinch position, especially in a real life situation, self-defense purpose, is that if you don't keep this real nice and tight, what the other person is going to do, they're going to to elbow you. Okay? So you want to protect your face. So you want to keep this nice and tight so that way I don't have to elbow you to the face. It's for self-defense purpose. Okay? So by keeping my opponent nice and tight, Kevin is trying to elbow me. Try to elbow me if I'm keeping my... If I have a little bit of space, then there's elbows included.
So remember, you're either at arm's length distance, okay, or they come after you. Go ahead and swing at me. I'm getting close. I'm gonna get close. So for me, my ear is almost tucked into the shoulder here. I'm not ear to ear because if I'm ear to ear, I'm standing straight up. Okay, Chris?
Yeah.
I would rather be here where I can create a little space with the hips.
Listen.
I don't want to be straight up. So I'm clinching in here. Now I want to make sure if they come in to throw, I can stop their hips. If I'm up here, I'm a little too tight for that. So I'm a little off center. All right.
Yes.
So I want you guys just to get this. This is a nice basic throw where you get the feel from someone throwing a punch. Okay, great. Someone throws that punch. Now, how do I block that, stay in tight? And then from there, I have my two options. You can draw them in if that far leg is away from there, or I can just do a step and throw. The other thing, if you're practicing moves with a partner, you better make sure you're relaxing when you go down because you can get hurt doing this. So if you guys are practicing, what I'd like you guys to do is not actually throw your partner to the ground. I'd like you to hold them. So it kind of looks like this here. You do the slow version of it. All right, step here. And I'm holding that person up a little bit. Especially if you're doing it at home, you got stuff around and chairs and things. You can still do this. And you can also do the version where you're just kind of lifting up your leg a little bit and you're not actually throwing that person. That's a nice one too because it can give you a lot of control. All right. Step. See, he comes forward. Here. Come up. Hop around, hop around. If I can raise this, that's going to be very hard for her. So you can just raise, come back. Do it again. Step. You start to feel that out a little bit. Sotogari.
And you really got to commit to that, Kevin, right? Because Yanni had the same grips on you, so she could have easily just reversed, right? If she gets her leg down. And
Yeah,
right on.
so she could throw me, or I could throw her. But the
Nice.
difference is this. My leg is under hers.
That's why the
Okay.
hook's important, right?
Yeah, so if you look here, she's got an underhook, I have an overhook, right? Which means she has the same thing as me. But I'm under.
You're not over the leg. You guys see
She's
that?
over the leg. That's the difference. Look. So, she tries to lift me up, she can't. But I can lift her up. Now, if I didn't get the angle, and she lifts me up here, look. So I'm under her now. So we do have the same thing until I'm able to get here. But if she lifts up first, look. It's the same position, but you go from, let's do here, and you lift up. That'll be a crazy drill here.
What happens in judo?
Here, you lift up. Whoa.
One thing that you want to do, guys, if you're going for the throw, is also the torso control. It's like when I'm going for the throw here, my underhook is gonna go higher, and my overhook, you see this one is gonna go lower, like I'm tucking the elbow in. So it's not just hold it, but here, and then go. That really helps you in your throw, especially when you have a gi on. You pop it high, low on the elbow, have to do much.
I want to see that. Yes, well, high. All right, let's see, guys, one more time. Let's see you guys drill that. I'm going to take a look at it. I want you to pay attention to which one's over, which one's under. Remember, the one that's over, the opposite leg is the one that's doing the stepping and raising it up. And get in a circular motion once you get that leg up. Hop in a circular motion, so it's like a corkscrew. Yep, hop, hop, hop. Good, Andrew. Bring it higher, Andrew.
Lower your head, yes. Lower your head. Kind of like you want your head to go really low. And your high really high. Yep, and lower, lower, low. There you go.
So, Daniel, create a circle with
Good,
that.
good. Work on
Daniel.
that balance, yes.
Create a circle with that, Daniel, so you have like a corkscrew down. What's up, Naj? You heading to work, Ali? Good. Okay, guys, come in here and I'll just mention one more thing about this. We're showing this to you kind of no-gi style or self-defense style. If you have the gi, it's going to be a lot harder for you to tie up in an overhook and an underhook, because people are going to be gripping up and trying to keep you away from them. So what you're probably going to work more in the gi.
You have a gi top?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. Let me grab the gi top, guys. So guys, I really like this throw from the gi with the gi. And it's actually easier because you're always in this position here. You're in this position a lot. So from the gi, you're gonna have a grip here. And you're gonna have a grip on the far side. All right, so you're gonna have your nice grip here, and you're gonna have this on the far side. And this really is simple as pulling them forward. All right, once you get these grips, she may even have my grip here. She probably will have some type of grip here. But as long as I own this hand, if I own this hand, I'll be able to do this move. If I don't, and she re-grips me, or she grips me up here, it's gonna be hard for me to do. I don't know if you guys heard, in that match when I was coaching that guy, I said, free up your left hand. And as soon as I said that, he got thrown. Because that guy was owning this hand. If this hand is owned, you can just pull it forward and boom. It's right there. All right? So you can practice this like with a gi in this way, where you're really just pulling forward and stepping and turning. You have a little yank forward, step, and turn. All right, cool. All right, so Sotogari, very simple judo throw. Guys, let's close it out with a little breathing. All right? So this is now a different form of breathing. I'm reading this book that's really influencing me, and one of the things it says, which was kind of very, it's like when I heard the grain of sand and the stars in the sky kind of thing. That was it's crazy to me. There's more stars in the sky than grain on the sand on the earth. That was it was that 80s guy. So there are as many ways to breathe as there are foods on the planet. As an ancient quote. That floored me. I thought there was only like 2 ways, 3 ways to breathe. All right, this is another breathing, different breathing. This is the Wim Hof stuff we've been doing. So you can either breathe through your nose for this one, or you can breathe through your mouth. You may not be good enough at nose breathing then that you can make a quick breathe in. So you can choose mouth breathing or nose breathing. I like the nose breathing, but for this particular one, it'll do similar. We're gonna do quick breaths in, like if it's through the nose, we're gonna go. Or through the mouth. All right, we'll do about 30 of those, and then we're gonna do a breath hold. But the hold will need to start after you exhale 80% of your breath. So we're gonna exhale, and then we're gonna hold for about a minute, and then we're gonna inhale for 15 seconds. We'll do another hold, and then we're gonna repeat that 3 times. All right, so if you had to focus on one thing, I would make sure that you focus on just making sure your breath comes in and out fairly quickly. You don't want any holds on either end when we're doing the initial nose breathing, initial breathing. All right, here we go. Wim Hof.
This is a guided breathing session. Relax to the deepest.
You can sit in the same position if you want, or Indian style.
Whenever it takes, relax. Are you ready? Here we go. Round number 1. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Just go with the flow of the breath. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in, letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in and let go. All right. 1 minute.
All the way
Breath
out.
Hold from now on.
And hold.
Be in this moment. Let the body do what the body is capable of doing. Be aware of your heartbeat. Slow it down and just be in this moment. Let that relaxation spread down to your toes, into your fingertips, to the base of your neck and head. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. Okay, recovery breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go.
2 more rounds, guys. Stay with us.
Round number 2.
It's only
Back
7:50.
into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Pulling in and letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. Ten more. Pulling in, letting go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Pull in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minute breath hold from now on. Feel. Become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay. You're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. When you're ready, fully in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go.
Last one, guys. Stay with it.
Round number
A few
3.
more minutes left.
Back into
Patience,
that rhythm.
patience.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In with the relaxation, out with the stress. In, out. In, out. In, out. Into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Pulling in and letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Five more. Let's give it all we got. On the exhale, stop. 1.5 minute breath hold from now on. Become aware of the blood running through your veins, your heart beating. Feel. Thirty seconds left. You are almost there.
Breathe in, guys. Hold it, 15 seconds. And out slowly through your nose. Take a few breaths through your nose, nice and slow. You had to have some patience for that. You probably got a little antsy. What am I doing? I have to go, get this. Patience is one of the most unspoken things that you have to develop to be a good jiu-jitsu player. You can be super aggressive and go, 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 but for you to analyze and to look and to be patient and wait and go at the right time, you're going to use much less energy. I remember first surfing, trying to get out in the waves, try to get out in the waves, try to get out in the waves, try to get out in the waves, dead tired. And I look to my right and a guy just walks by me and swims all the way up out past the waves. How the hell did he do that? He was just waiting. He was just waiting. He knew to wait. He knew that a wave comes in sets. I didn't know that. Once I realized that, I wait. And then when the time's right, also you have to know the beach. Where can you go in easiest? So waiting, sometimes just waiting, patience, observing, being quiet. That's like when you start to really master jiu-jitsu. And I didn't learn that until a number of years after I got my black belt. But there are guys that learn that early on. I didn't learn that. I wasn't paying attention. Sometimes people can tell you something too 20 times, you're just not ready to hear it. Nice job, Yanni. Thank you. Let's close it out. We'll start with gratefulness.